Good morning. I'm working from my roof today and it is beautiful in Los Angeles. Like, winter here is just fantastic. So when I started off as a freelancer, I was working 40, 60, 70 hours a week, and very few of those hours were billable, and I was at a low rate, and I was having to spend a lot of time going after clients, submitting proposals on Upwork, marketing my services, learning more about copywriting, doing all of those things that you have to do to get started, which is why getting started as a freelancer is really hard and is quite a grind, and it takes a lot of time and energy. It's not glamorous, it's very hard, you're gonna wanna quit a lot, but it's worth it. So now I get to kind of work whenever I want. I work anywhere between 10 to 20 hours, billable hours a week, sometimes less, and I also have packages in there that I do for clients in branding and story consulting and things like that. And then I also have creative writing projects, some of which I get paid for, depending. But most of my income comes from freelancing. And at $250 an hour, I will make kind of gross revenue anywhere between $10,000 to $30,000 a month. But notice that is gross revenue. My take-home pay is lower than that because I've got to pay expenses. Sometimes for larger complex projects, I will hire researchers and proofreaders to help me. And so I often have to pay people out of that. So it's not fully take-home, but it is still wonderful. And I'm also working a lot more now than I usually am because I'm funding some creative projects that I'm doing right now. But all of that to say, being an experienced freelancer, having high rates and having clients find you is where you want to be, because that way you don't have to spend any time marketing your skills. You don't have to spend any time finding clients. I'm about to close off my discovery calls and new clients because I am way too busy, which is great because it's like, then people can come to me with jobs on Upwork and LinkedIn and through my website, and then I can decide whether or not it's something that I want to take. And oftentimes I can pass because I am busy and it's such a luxury. But when you're starting off, you kind of need to go after everything and build a career and build a reputation, and it's very hard. And so just know that if you're starting off freelancing, it's going to feel like a gajillion hours and not worth it, but eventually you're going to create a passive stream of clients coming to you, and it's going to be fantastic. However, if you're a freelancer of any kind, you should always be trying to convert your active income into passive income, because you're not going to want to freelance your entire life, and the more time that you can spend investing in real estate or Airbnb properties or stocks or create ebooks and courses or whatever, the more time that you will have for yourself, because you'll have passive income that is not linked to hours worked. So freelancing is very lucrative. It can get easier and easier the more experienced you are, but you still want to keep thinking about how to convert your income from active to passive.